to give you everything, dear.
From coffee in the morning to kisses in the night.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Yeah, Athena, testing. Anybody? Hello? Morning, Maggie. Oh my god. I drank way too fucking much yesterday. Yesterday was bowling, so the people that judge me and say I drink too much, it was bowling. And when you are single with no kids, what else do you do? Am I gonna just sit here in my recliner? Good morning, Athena. Yes, Maggie, I'm drinking water this morning. I feel like SpongeBob out of the water. Even though I don't look like him. I look pretty fucked up. Actually, you know what? I don't think I looked that bad this morning. I was just laying in bed, and I was sending good morning texts to a couple of my friends, and I was like, oh, everybody have a good day, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh shit, it's 11 o'clock, I gotta go. So, like, I jumped up, I threw this hoodie on, and that's where I'm at. Treated you win. You guys were improved. We won one game. We won one, so one is better than none. That's one of my things when we're bowling is I tell them, like, one is better than none. And then if you get, like, if you have 3 pins standing and you get 2, I start singing Meatloaf. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But I also yell, nobody has room to judge you, girl. Like you said, you're single and kid-free. Live your life. Yes! I don't even know how what I'm supposed to be doing with this, but I have a cap in my hand. Alright, there. Yes, Athena, yes! You are a queen! But also at bowling, what I do at bowling is if, like, one pin is standing, like, where it should have been a strike, I always yell, call the cops! I've been robbed! And it's, like, a thing. So, are all women... Mine is mixed couples, Athena, so it's 2 men, 2 women on the whole team. But there is, you know, all women's... you know what I had to realize? I had to explain to Maggie a lot about bowling. I was like, how are you one of the people that you said you want to do Babrahams against Abrahams and you don't know how to bowl? So we're going to have to give Maggie a crash course on bowling at Galentine's. Because that really surprised the shit out of me. How's everybody's week going? Are you guys still there? Hello? Am I in here all alone? All by sorry. All by myself. Yes, we are going to go bowling against the guys. Hey, George, thanks. Some guy, you know, gave it to me. Actually, well, I can't give you the best lesson. I mean, you've seen how I bowled last night. Dude, the lanes sucked. That would be fun if we did a girls' Galentine's bowling party. Or, like, if we did the bowling party, or the Galentine's whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. My week was good. So, yesterday, I usually kind of just chill out for maybe, like, 2 hours. I just sit here and I'll watch TV, or I'll, like, take, like, a little nap before I go bowling. And, I was sitting here watching TV, just hanging out. And my phone goes off, and it's George. And he was like, you bowling tonight? And I was like, yeah, at 6:30. He goes, oh, at Wycliffe? And I was like, yeah. He goes, well, we're all here now. I'm like, okay, I don't have to be there for like another half hour. They were all going to go bowling. They were all going to go fucking bowling and not tell the rest of us so they could, like, you know, get their game better and make the girls look horrendous. But, we all need to get together. Too bad we all have to work on, like, Tuesdays. Back when I worked at Roadhouse, I think they still do it. Roll House on Mondays would do Sin Night. So, if you worked in, the service industry, you, like, paid, I don't know, you paid so much. And whoever brought the most amount of people, like, whatever restaurant brought the most amount of people, the next week, like, 12 people got to bowl for free. We can get some bowling. Oh my God, Maggie. But, and there was actually, because, you know, Roadhouse is a big place with a lot of people, and it didn't start till, like, 10 o'clock? 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. Maybe it was later. I don't remember. But we would all go up there after work. And isn't it mind-blowing that, like, when I think about it, how going out after work was normal? Like, we'd work till, like, 10, 11 o'clock, come home, change clothes, and then we'd go to the bar. Sometimes we would just go right out after work, but I always smelled like bread, and I didn't like the way I smelled. So I would come home and I would change clothes. But, like, getting off of work, going home, changing clothes, and going bowling at, like, 11 o'clock at night, and that was, like, our time. That shit was crazy to me. It's so fucked up to me that we did shit like that. But that was fun. Like, there was weeks for that we were the ones, that Roadhouse were the ones that got the free bowling, because we always brought in a ton of people. Oh, Blue and Waynies. Hi, babies. Hi. I'm kind of looking at the window right now. I think your guys' shades are closed. Oh, the boo-boos. Hi. I met you. And the Waynies. Alright, sorry, that's my animal talk. That's my animal talk. When I talk to animals, that is the voice that I use. George knows, because whenever I show up, he's got Grizzly there. Grizzly's a fucking... I love Grizzly. So every time I walk in, I'm like, it's a guys. It's a guys. So, yep. Now you guys get to see you hear how I talk to my animals. Anybody's animals. That's my animal voice. Hi, tonguey wongies. My tonguey wongies. So, man. Yeah, so I bowled last night, and then I went to the bar. I just went up to the office. Some people I know went to Wild Goose, and I was like, nope, too drunk for that. Not going there. Yeah, Maggie, those were the days. Like, I met a lot of friends at Roadhouse. A lot. I miss it, but I don't miss the fact that I'm working a 12 to 14-hour day without a break. Because once you turn 18, you no longer get breaks. Which was bullshit. The only time I would ever get a break was when I was having a panic attack. And that was me sitting in the cooler for like 10 minutes, crying my eyes out, going, fuck, because I couldn't, like, stop. Yeah. In the 5 years I worked there, I think I had three or four panic attacks. And that was the only time I ever got, a break. I do have panic attacks, people. I know a lot of people do. Everybody's is different. Mine, I hyperventilate, I cry, I can't stop saying the word fuck, and sometimes my head shakes, I get a twitch, or my hand shakes. Like, when I feel it coming on, my hand will start doing this, and then it just kind of travels through my body, and it fucking sucks. That's right, I do miss working 10 to 12 hours. I do not miss working 10 to 12 hours with no break. Yeah, there was one day, let me tell you the story. There was one day I worked there, and I was part of the marketing team. I'm glad you got out of there. That's terrible. Yes, trees are, yes. Athena, it's just mind-blowing. Like, I have PTSD from working there. So anyways, I worked like a 14-hour shift because I was part of the marketing team. That was fun. That was fun as hell to me. Because we had to be in parades and we had to do like all this fun shit, right? Well, there's one day that I worked and I went like all the owners of the different stores were coming to our store at like, I think 10 in the morning. So we had to be there, I think like 7, 8 o'clock. They were coming to our store to have lunch and get like talk to each other, whatever, some big fancy bullshit. I don't know. So I was there at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I worked until like midnight or something like that, right? Because I think it was like a Friday or something, whatever. I worked that whole day, no break, which I was only supposed to be there in the morning, and I didn't. And I was like, I was only supposed to be there in the morning, and I was supposed to leave at like, I don't know, 1 or 2. Well, I didn't, and then I got sucked into, oh, well, can you do this? Because so-and-so called off. Everybody conveniently called off on the days that I was there. So I was finally done. I was like, all right, I'm leaving. And the guy that was working fry and salads, he was stuck by himself. And he was a really good worker. He could handle it, but it got ridiculously packed. So I go back and I was like, I'll help you with this. And he's like, all right. So I end up staying for the whole shift doing salads, right? So I told my boss I would stay. I'm like, but I'm not cleaning. I want to go home. She's like, that's fine. I understand. She's like, we'll take care of it. So once it went to low volume, good morning, Jimmy, Neil. Once it went to low volume, or like, it slowed down, I was like, all right, I'm leaving. My boss goes, well, you have to clean the salad station. You have to clean this. You have to clean that. And I was like, you said I didn't have to. She goes, oh no, you have to, because that was what you did today. I was literally starting to cry. Like, I was ready to have a meltdown. And I had to be back at 9 o'clock the next morning, right? And I look at the guy and he was like, leave. He was like, I appreciate you staying. He's like, just go. He's like, I'll clean everything. And I was like, no, like, and he's like, no, go. I understand. You've been here way too long. I'm like on the verge of having a complete meltdown. And he's like, just go home. I will clean everything. I was so scared that I was going to come in the next day and I was going to get bitched out. He cleaned everything. Perfect, spotless, and all that shit. Oh, that was like, places like that. I feel so bad for the workers because I know what they go through. And when I like go out to, you ever go out to eat with somebody that's an asshole? And you're like, you obviously have never worked with the public. You've never worked in retail. You've never worked in the service industry. And you're like, I get embarrassed to be with them. And that is so bad that you are embarrassed to go out in public because some people just don't understand, like, what it's like to deal with the public. I am that anti-Karen. I may have the Karen haircut, but I am the anti-Karen, and I will come at the customers before, like, if they start on somebody. There was years ago, I was in Old Navy, and there was a guy, another guy, and then me. And the guy right in front of me, he's getting annoyed because the guy in front of him's taking too long. And he's just like, he was just buying a pair of jeans. And the guy that was in front of me was buying a pair of jeans. And he's like, I don't know why this has to take so long. And he's being like totally bitchy, like making the cashier feel like shit. Like she was really bothered by the stuff that he was saying. And she was really bothered by the stuff that he was saying. So I made a comment and he didn't say anything back. So as he's walking out, I was like, that's fine. I looked at the cashier. I said, that's fine. Karma's going to get him. I said, Karma will get his ass. And it made her feel better. And I go, and as we're watching him, he parked like right in front of the store. I watch him walk out to the car and he had party plates. And I looked at her, I was like, Karma already got his ass. I was like, look, he's got party plates. I was like, that dude's got a DUI or a couple of them. I was like, and so this is what I said. I was like, so fuck him. Do not feel bad because he was being an asshole. And she just started laughing and I was like, yes, that is what it is. Is there ever a time you guys ever, like, stood up for somebody that was in retail or in the service industry? Can you guys hear me? I can't see any comments. Are you guys out there? Hello? Somebody talk to me. Because now I just feel like I'm talking to myself. Hello? I hate Adele. I can't stand her music. It made me think of that because of her one song, Hello from the Other Side, whatever. I can't sing for shit, but I don't like that song. I don't like her, and I don't like that song. Are you guys like... Whatever happened to party plates? Oh, look, I'm starting to see the comments now, guys. I have too many stories about retail. Whatever happened to party... Yeah, people with DUIs or whatever. I don't know. I have not seen them in a long time. I have a couple friends that I'm surprised that they don't have them. But they are on monitors. So instead of giving them party plates, they're on monitors now. My ex-fiance got an OVI and had to get party plates. You know what's funny is, like, we know what party plates are, but I have a cousin that lives in Florida, and I guarantee she has no idea what party plates are. But it's so funny that we call them party plates. Yeah, but it seems like they're putting a lot of people on monitors now, ankle monitors, instead of giving them the party plates, because the party plates, they can still drink. They can still drink on them. They just have to be a little more careful. Yes, ankle bracelets, ankle monitors, alcohol monitors, whatever. Yes, Neil, they're the real fancy ankle bracelet that the government gives you. People can get GARs putting other people's names so they won't get there. Well, yeah, they could have other people's names put on, put on the car so they don't get the party plates. So that's what I think why they're putting them all on ankle monitors now. I worked for the guy who invented alcohol sensors for ankle bracelets. I built them. Oh, nice. I was going to say, I feel like I haven't seen them in a long time. A monitor makes more sense. It does, Athena. That's how I think of it, too. Some people are just not smart. Or the breathalyzer cars. Oh, my gosh. I remember there's a couple people I know, and I'm sure I did it. If I wasn't drinking, somebody would have me blow into their car just so they could start it. Yeah, that was entertaining. That's how you did it, Jimmy? That's hilarious. What, you had the breathalyzer one to start the car? Or did you have or are you talking about how you had somebody else's name on your car? Maggie said, I've heard breathalyzers in cars. Yeah, it's been a long time. But I think it was like some kind of tube or something. It had like a wire. I don't know. I don't remember. So what's everybody's plans for the week? Anybody got anything good? By the way, Valentine's Day is coming up. I better expect damn it, guys, I'm still kind of I better be getting some presents. You had the breathalyzer, Jimmy? Nice. It's so funny because I could see you as a person being like that. Like, being a big drinker. But then knowing you sober, I'm like, that's so weird to think of Jimmy, like, drinking. Oh, you put it in other people's names. That is smart, though. But if it was me, if I was the one putting my name on your car, I'd be scared that you would get in trouble. You would get in trouble, and it would backfire on me. So shit like that's happened to me since when I was younger. So I have always, if somebody's like, hey, do this, I'm like, no, because that's not right. Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna fall back on me harder. So you guys want to hear, I tell stories all the time. I just sit and I bullshit with you guys. You want to hear something funny? So my day job, one of the girls, they're all special needs people. The funniest thing she said to me the other day, she's she's kind of like a hypochondriac type of person. And she over-exaggerates a lot of stuff, right? So she's like, yeah, Teresa, she's like, I have to get my ears checked out. And I was like, oh, why? She's like, I have selective hearing. And it took everything I had not to crack up laughing. Everything I had not to fucking crack up laughing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I hope that's okay. Jimmy said I was bad, LOL. I did get in trouble. But they don't do nothing to the person. My sister told them I stole her car. Your sister's smart. I have to, when I'm with the sun, it's so weird to see the sun. We haven't seen them in like forever. And so it's so bright that with it coming through my window that I'm like, I can't see the comments. It's a good thing I have the hat on because I can like kind of shadow it a little bit. Yeah, Neil. Best female excuse of 2026. Yeah. It was so funny, but I couldn't say anything. I just had to be like, oh, well, I mean, you'll be okay. I don't think it's a serious thing. I would have said, girl, same. I definitely have selective hearing. When it's words coming out of a man's mouth, yes. Hey girl, sorry, just got done at the gym working out for 2 hours, and now I'm at Mark's. You know, Andrea, I'm really getting tired of you bragging about how much you go to the gym. Because the only gym I go to is my niece's house where her husband is at. Because her husband's name is Jim. Oh, me too, I got selective hearing, it's so bad. Well, and actually, like, talking about this, it is kind of funny because I do, for being tall, I do kind of have selective hearing. No, Maggie, no. This No, I don't go to the gym. Um, being tall, especially like the Babrahams, you guys are also damn short. Being tall, I have to sit down a lot because I can't hear what's going on. It sounds like fucked up and it makes me seem like I'm lazy because I want to sit down the whole time. But when I sit down, it brings me down to your guys' level. It is amazing how much stuff I cannot hear or what I hear. Because the travel from your mouth to my ear, it's weird how much shit gets lost in there. Wait till the wife finds out. Are you talking about my niece? The only gym I go to is my niece's house where her husband Jim is at. But like there was one time I worked with this girl talking about Roadhouse. Too much air yes, too much air traffic. Yes, it's weird. You don't understand. That's why you go to the gym every day. What gym, Jimmy? I got Andrea sore and tired the last 2 days, but she kept going. Athena, okay, Tree, but frame it. You're definitely not at the gym. You're observing the meat market. Well, yes, it is a lot nicer. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable in gyms. Like, I work at the one sometimes. Actually, I gotta be there tomorrow. I work at the one, and even though everybody's there doing their own thing, I still feel like they're judging me, but a lot of them know that I'm working and what I'm doing, but people that don't know my job and don't know what I'm doing, I just look like I'm just a person wandering around the gym. That just doesn't work out. So, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in gyms. I feel like they just judge you. When I went to Lakeland, I took a class that was called walking jogging, so it was just whatever. And for like an hour, a half hour, an hour, you could walk, you could run, you could work out, as long as you did something for the hour, like something in the gym. Well, I would always do the walking, right? Because I didn't know how to work any of them damn machines. I'm scared I'm going to decapitate myself on something. So, there was a girl that I met her in that class. I'm still friends with her. Her name's Courtney. She was so awesome. I haven't seen her in a while. She'll snap me stuff on occasion. But I was like, she's like, well, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And I was like, well, I don't know how to work it. And she's like, I got you. So we'd obviously go to class together. And then she would show me how to do shit. Oh my gosh, I went on, I think it's the elliptical where you're like going like that. I did that in the first 15 minutes of class. I could not walk or anything for the rest of the day. My legs were killing me. I feel like, girl, I'm self-conscious at the gym. Like, oh, I do not belong here. Yeah, exactly. My hat's sexy. Guess where I got it from? It's only sexy because the sexy Gretzky gave it to me. I don't know where he's at right now. Ask Maggie. I got stuck on the one machine and I was buckled down and it wouldn't unbuckle because the machine wasn't locked in for it to open. Yeah, see, that's some scary shit, Andrea. That's scary shit. Here's the other thing. Being an observer, because I work at one of the gyms, right? Being an observer, I see a lot of people, like, they'll sit on a machine, they don't do anything, but they just scroll on their phone. So, is that still considered going to the gym? Is it? Jimmy, this is actually a really comfortable hat. I'm weird about hats. True, George is sexy. Oh, God. Just don't catch him in the woods at night. You'll think he was Sasquatch. But, it's one of those fitted ones, so it's not like the net in the back. It's actually really comfortable. I like it. I might actually wear it to work tomorrow. It's a possibility. Yes, all of the people do that on the treadmill. Yeah. So, that's my question. Where the hell is Ed right now? Ed needs to, like, jump in here for something. Because he was bitching about, like... Because Ed goes to the gym a lot. He said he goes once a week. I don't know. I think he actually goes probably, like, 3 or 4 times. Something like that. Anyways. A couple weeks ago, on the show, he was bitching about how long people were taking on the machines and all that shit. And he's like... And I'm pretty sure he said something about they just sit there. Well, is that considered... That's gym aesthetic. But, I mean, that's a question. That's something I should ask Ed tomorrow. Is that if you are sitting on a machine, taking selfies that you're at the gym, but you're just sitting there scrolling... Somebody did tell me, well, you know, I take breaks between, you know, like, I'll do, like, so many sets, and then I take a break, and that's when I scroll, and then I do it again. But there's some people that I just kind of watch. Like, I have to watch my clients, and, you know, and I have to pay attention to... My one main job there is to put towels out, right? Because literally my job is to watch other people work, but there's always like one thing that is my actual job. And there's people that just sit at a machine. I don't see them doing anything. So that is my question. We have to remember, Maggie, Athena, anybody that watches the show tomorrow, remind me to ask Ed, is that still considered going to the gym if you are sitting there taking selfies and scrolling on your phone, but not actually working out? Just a thought. What do you guys think? That's my question of the day. You gotta take 90 seconds rest between sets. Some people take several minutes. They're doing it for social media. I'm better than that. Yeah, I know they're doing it for social media. And, it's, yeah, and that's what it is, oh, I went to the gym today, look at me, I spent this much time at the gym, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Does anybody really honestly care? Sorry, Andrea, you might be getting mad. I was dripping today from head to toe. Gross. I'll definitely remind you, and I'm curious to know if Ed actually goes to the gym. He does. He literally does go to the gym. I don't remember how... He says he goes at least once a week. I don't know what gym he goes to, because... I don't know what gym he goes to, because he talks about, going to the gym and shit. And he'll be like, oh, you think you can get me a free membership there because you work there? And I'm like, I can't even get myself a free membership. I think you found the difference between going to the gym and working out at the gym. Yes! Yes, Athena. Yes, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. The difference of going to the gym and actually working out. So I'm going to start asking people that. Andrea, be ready, because that's what I'm going to be asking you. Did you go to the gym or did you work out at the gym today? So... But, yeah. Just seeing what time it is, because, sometimes when George loads these up, they take too long. But he got a new laptop, so they might load up faster. That's such a great topic to talk about on the show tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't want to see the belt. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see any of your sweaty, gross clothes. I mean, I kind of worked out yesterday. I went bowling. That's a lot of shit. And a couple years ago, I was working at Mark's, and I went to go get something off of a shelf in the back, and I had to stand on a pallet, and I know you're not supposed to do that. Well, I learned my frickin' lesson. So I stood on a pallet because I needed that little bit of an extra boost. I grabbed the box, I come down, my shoe gets caught on a nail on the pallet. I just fall on my back. It had to be a good 8 feet that I fell, right? Luckily, I fell on other pallets, because if I didn't fall on the pallets, I was going to fall on a cement floor. And I just missed hitting my head on this cement step by that much. Well, I was out of work, I want to say for a week or something, but my shoulder didn't hurt that bad. Now it's, I think 3 years later, my shoulder fucking kills me. And I can't get workman's comp for it because I was only out of work for 6 or 7 days, and you have to be out. Remember this, if you're on workman's comp, you gotta be out longer than 8 days to get on workman's comp, right? Remember that. I did not know this. But, because I was only out for 6 or 7 days, I didn't get workman's comp, and now my shoulder's fucked up. It's not fucked up to where I need I need surgery or anything. It hurts. I actually have to go to the chiropractor. OMG, Andrea. Andrea and I saw these girls all dressed nice at the gym and ready to go out for a drink. Did they work out, because I know there's showers and stuff there. Did they go take a shower and then get dressed to go out? Or did they go out in their workout clothes? Or did they work out in their nice clothes? I was on workers' comp for almost a year, a few years ago. Excuse me. But yeah, 20-something years ago, I broke my toe. I ran it over with a cart that was full of heavy shit. That's the only thing on my workman's comp. And, my chiropractor was, because he does, workman's comp cases. And, he was, looking to see, and then we found out because I wasn't out long enough. And the reason why I wasn't out for 8 days, I could have been, but the reason why I wasn't out for 8 days was because I was in such a panic that nothing was going to get done while I was at work. They were just walking around in workout clothes and then hair and makeup done. Oh, I looked pretty cute yesterday. I'm just saying, my makeup was looking good. I wiped it all off. I used one of those, those makeup wipe things? I feel so fresh and so clean. Oh no, tight shorts and top, all makeup, done, jewelry on, walking around, talking, not doing anything, and looking around. Doesn't it seem the way you're talking about it, Andrea, is it sounds like you're bitching about a coworker that does nothing. That's exactly what you sound like. When you talk about how some people at your work, they stand there for 45 minutes doing nothing but talking. And yet I got in trouble for talking to you guys, and you're like, but there's people that stand around here for an hour, whatever, and they just bullshit. I am the lucky ones, actually, because my job is amazing. Yes, because work does have that. Oh man. Alright, so this coming weekend, at Legends on Lloyd Road and Euclid Avenue, I'm doing a fundraiser for my friend Stacy. It's a $20 donation. There's food. There's Cleveland Pizza's donating. Cleveland Pizza's donating pizza. Jax is doing some kind of pasta thing. I'm not in the food part because she is handling all of that. I'm taking care of the baskets, which I actually have to go up there soon to put baskets together because I have a lot of stuff that I bought stuff and people have been bringing me things. Maggie's friend made a little bag for us. Or a little, she made a basket. Sorry, I couldn't talk. So, yes. It starts at 1 o'clock. We're doing a day drinking, daytime thing, whatever. You guys should definitely stop up and at least support her. She's, been out of work since I want to say like October, November, something like that. And, so, yeah. You guys there's going to be raffle baskets. We're going to do 50-50. What the heck else do we have going on? We have a lot of other shit going on. So, I'm going to get my shopping done. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Andrea, if you eat eggs are 99 cents a dozen right now. They're, Maggie, that'll be awesome. Thank you. So I've been talking to customers about this. Eggs are so cheap right now. I should. I don't know if he would, though, or not. Oh, well, yeah, he knows. He's friends with Stacy. Because she gets him the comedy jobs up there. So Gary said, did you get your jump box yet? No, I didn't. I didn't buy it yet. But, I did get I went up to my friend John. His shop is Gordon's Garage. That's where I get my car fixed at. Let me tell you, he is very understanding. He's a very amazing person. In the past, I've had expensive things done to my car, and he's let me pay in payments. So, and he, like, if it's something simple that's not going to cost him a lot of money or whatever, he'll just fix it for you. So, I took my car up there and I was like, look, like my battery keeps dying. What's going on? So he looked at it and he comes out. I'm in the office. My friend Mackenzie works there now. So I was talking to Mackenzie and he comes in and he goes and sits down and crosses his leg and he's like, like the manly leg cross. And he goes, so tell me what's going on with your car. And I was like, why did you just walk in making it seem like you're a doctor and you're about to amputate both my legs? And he was like, no, I just want to know. So I told him, I was like, my battery's draining. I don't know why it's draining. Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, well, one of your things is loose. He's like, so I'll fix that and I'll do this. He's like, but you got to bring your car in one day so we can have it for a couple hours so I can go through these fuses or whatever to find out what's draining it, but it's not draining it bad to where I have to worry. And I was like, oh, well, thank God. So, yeah, that's my situation right now. Good morning, Aunt Gretchen. Well, good afternoon. I don't know what time is it. Yes, it's almost afternoon. Aunt Gretchen is in the house. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, Hunter? Good morning, Hunter. I fucking love you. I love all you guys. How's Hunter, how's your job doing? I see your Snapchats. It looks pretty interesting. The other day I was cracking up. I was at work. One of the jobs I work at, it's very quiet. It's a very quiet place. And I was watching your Snapchat about you being pissed that you drove 40 minutes to pick up the truck and then you realized you forgot the key and you had to drive another 40 minutes back, and just how you were screaming about it, I was like, I can't laugh that hard. I cannot. But It was too funny. And then you talking about the all the snow coming off. Man, I was losing my mind on Wednesday. That was hilarious to me. Oh, and my day job, which I don't, you guys, some of you guys know, whatever. But I'm now officially full-time, which means I'm going to get benefits and shit like that, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy. So, that's what's going on. Yeah, Hunter, sometimes you crack me up. Aunt Gretchen, what's up with you? Chiquita Banana, how's your week going? So this Saturday, the 7th, Legends, is going to be the fundraiser for Stacy. Then my window got stuck open. LMAO. Glad you enjoyed my crash outs. Yes, it's definitely entertaining. Hey, Tree, much deserved. Well, thanks. So that's what I have Saturday. Don't forget, tomorrow is Abraham drinking. 6 o'clock. We'll be at George's house. What else is going on? I don't really... He's DJing a Galentine's the day before Valentine's Day. Because apparently the day before Valentine's Day is Galentine's Day. Fuck you. We don't need Valentine's. We just need the girls. Valentine's Day is a stupid ass holiday. Maybe it's because I'm single, but whatever. It's stupid. It's just a way for that's just like Sweetest Day in October. Did you know only like Ohio, Michigan, and somewhere else, we're the only 3 states that celebrate Sweetest Day? Like, seriously? It's all a Hallmark holiday. Sorry. The girls are my Valentines this year. Oh, Hunter's birthday's coming up. My birthday's next Saturday. I'll probably be out your way. Yes! I know my best friend Chrissy's birthday is Sunday too. But she's gonna be 50. And she has to work the home and garden show. As far as she knows right now, she has to work it. I would be pissed. I've told her this multiple times. I'd be pissed on my 50th birthday if I had to work. 1 year I worked my birthday. 1 year. And I was so bitchy the whole day. My friend, she showed up I worked at Mark's 20-something years ago. She showed up, she brought balloons to my register and everything like that. I will never work on my birthday again. Never, ever, ever. It is my day. I don't have, what is it? I don't have things to celebrate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a wedding anniversary. What the fuck are you doing? It's the Chongies. Everybody say hi, Chongy. Like, I don't have things to celebrate, so my birthday's the only thing that I celebrate. So I don't work on my birthday. I practically take almost the whole week off for my birthday. Maggie said my birthday usually falls on Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or weekends. Yes, the Chongies. Chongy, say hi, everybody. Say hi. You're just so cuties. I love yous. I love yous. They're so identical. The only difference I can tell, his face is a little thinner, but he is all white right here. Cheech does not have that. I don't even know where Cheech is. Cheech is lazy as hell. That dude could sleep all day. Huh. You just need to get into everybody's business. You need to get into everything. Say, what's going on? I gotta see what's going on. Chung, do you think if people go to the gym and they just sit at a machine, are they going to the gym or are they working out? He's my special guest today. Huh. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's strong. Mine has... Oh, my birthday's always the week after Mother's Day. So I can't do anything. Like, if my birthday falls on a Wednesday, I can't do anything the weekend before because it's Mother's Day. So all my friends that have kids, which is almost everybody, they can't do anything. So I always have to celebrate it after. And then the last, I don't even know how many years, is the rib burn off. I hate that. The light. Is the Downtown Willoughby rib burn off is the weekend after. So I make good money at that rib burn off. Good money. I'll make like over like $1,000 in 2 days in cash. So I can't not do it. But I will, I'll go out and I always find something to do. Last year I didn't celebrate it. I always do like a big party for myself because what I do is I ask people like the Babrahams, you guys are just now, like learning stuff. Andrea, you've known, but I get food for the local food pantries because, for your birthday, people bring you presents. I don't have room for stuff. And especially, not to say some people are bad gift givers, I don't have room for things that people are like, well, I don't know what to get her, so I'm just going to get her this. So what I say is, I don't need presents, just your presents, right? And I collect food for the local food pantries. So anybody like comes to my parties or whatever, I tell them bring non-perishables, shit like that. And then I take them. I don't take them down to the food bank. I actually take them. I'll take them to Willow Praise. I'll take them to Mount Carmel. Like, I will literally take them to the food pantries that are local. Like the food pantries that have helped me in the past, which Willow Praise was really good at. But I will actually take things there. So that's what I do for my like whenever I have an actual party. There was a couple years my buddy owns a limo company, so I've done that. I've done a limo bus. We went out to like the casino. We went to a couple bars, and then we hit up downtown Willoughby. Anytime I get a limo bus, we always end up at Wild Goose because they serve pizzas till, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I'm gonna head out shopping, get my house clean, and get my homework done. Have the best day, Tree. Talk to you soon. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the show. Maggie, remind me what I have to tell Ed. What I have to ask Ed about. But yeah, that's what I do for my birthday. So I'm not just doing it to celebrate myself, because I tell people, I'm like food, people always donate shit to the food banks in the wintertime. They need stuff when it's not winter. Like in the summertime, they need shit too, because people still need stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I will talk to you guys. Don't forget tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Abraham drinking. Me and the boys. But I will talk to you all soon. You guys have a good week. And stay out of trouble because I don't have bail money. Love you.
It's natural and normal to give you everything, dear.
From coffee in the morning.